Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Kendall Jenner new romance with Jacob Elordi that has been just all over the place. They have been rubbing it in our faces so much, like it's as though they're saying, "Wait a minute, you guys are not looking, you guys are not paying attention." You guys are not talking about it. We're gonna force you all to see this relationship, whether you love it or love to hate it. But you know what? I love this for Kendall. So it is by Bad Bunny and hello, Jacob Elordi. No, I love this guy. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him, honey, because he's just such an amazing actor and he seems to be a pretty decent kind of guy, but like I can't see how he goes with Kendall because I know that Kendall normally dates men that are fizzy. My God, Jacob, you're about to know no peace out here, brother. You are about to know no peace. You know what? The other day when I learned about this relationship, right? I was like, because first, when he did not win that award for, when he did not win the Oscars for Frankenstein, I was upset. I was very upset that he did not win because I was like, it was so good. How is it that he didn't win? And I was mad because I love that movie so much, right? Love it so much. But the other day, I was like, could Kendall Jenner be like this, upper class? Like, I don't want to call her a prostitute because that's not my intention. But do you know how, I don't know if you guys keep up with the Hollywood stories, and then you would hear stories about, okay, so I want to put this the right way, right? So do you know how oftentimes we would see these true Hollywood stories and then we would learn that a particular model had to do so much just to be a model, right? Because when I saw that Kendall was no longer with Bad Bunny and with Jacob, I was like, I like Jacob, but at the same time, is it that Kendall is actually choosing these relationships for herself? Or is this a role that she plays in Hollywood? Whenever a guy is not getting the, acknowledgement that he deserves, put him with Kendall for his career to grow. And, if he's not able to pivot from that, then Kendall moves on to the next project, like, is that her role? Because I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me how nothing has been really sticking for Kendall, but it could be that the girl is just living her best life and she's just enjoying herself. Make no mistakes, Kendall has never given low vibrational being. Kendall gives that right amount of meanness, whether you like it or not. Kendall is the girl who is like, she's gonna cry for an hour, but you bet your ass after that hour, she's back to fighting life again. Kendall is not that girl that's gonna stay in depression, lay in depression. Kendall knows consistently she's a prize. Her self-esteem is always high, and Kendall gives the sense that she always knows what she wants out of life, and she is like literally one of the most intelligent of all kyliejenners. Kendall gives more of a male energy dominant female, And normally people like Kendall with the male energy that's dominant, oftentimes they're the ones who really survive life, because their heart is not, while it might be somewhere in this moment, And while she might love, she's not afraid to get up and move on, and she's going to do so fiercely and unapologetically. But Jacob Elordi was never on my bingo card because he has never given fizzy. But what I love about him is that he's an amazing actor, exceptional actor. He has done quite a few movies. One of his most recent, again, is Frankenstein. I still cannot wrap my head around him not winning for that. No, he was nominated for the BAFTA Award, so that's like the Golden Globes, award and even the Academy Awards, and he was nominated for a bunch of awards, right? But, his success wasn't there. And I'm wondering if that's why he's with Kendall. But they have been sighted together, out and about, having a really great time. And I like this relationship. I really do like this relationship. It seems like he has always been in the acting world ever since he was a teen, if not a child. And he seems to be like a pretty solid guy. Also, he has very, very fine taste in women. He has dated Joey King, Zendaya, Kai Gerber, Olivia Jade Glenol, Zendaya, and the list goes on. So he has very, very, very fine taste in women, and he seems to be a really, really decent person, right? But I want to see where this relationship goes because this guy is kind of different from the rest of them. Still highly achieved, but he's just different. He gives more top class kind of vibe. And I like this relationship out of all of them for Kendall. I honestly do. And this might be where Kendall Jenner ring lies. Maybe. Let's see what happens, right? But I love this relationship. I'm gonna follow them just to see how it all pans out. Kendall normally keep things on the low low, so I'm kind of surprised also to see them in our faces a lot, which makes me also want to believe that could this be a bit of a orchestrated relationship? Because I saw Kendall off again, on again with Bad Bunny, so this one has me really, really thinking, right? But let me know what you guys think. We're gonna talk some more down in the comment section. Peace.